Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. Before we get into today's session, let's first just take a moment and thank our sponsor for this video, which is Surfshark. We are living our lives online now more than ever. We connect with the world through social media. We operate our businesses. We do our banking online. We take classes online. We stream. And we even, maybe even come to YouTube's for some remote Reiki, right? We're doing a lot of stuff online now. And as amazing as it is to have this constant connection, this brings up an even greater need for online security, protecting your data, and keeping yourself safe online. Maybe a little TMI, but just this week, I had my debit card have to be reset completely because of some fraudulent charges that were on there. Like, it's real, right? This struggle is real out here in these online streets. Surfshark is a VPN service that operates through app or browser extension, and it protects you by encrypting all of the data you send through the internet. This is particularly important when you're using public Wi-Fi of any kind. A really cool bonus to using a VPN is that you're able to change your geolocation and avoid geo-blocking. So different countries, different areas, like services, Netflix, Disney, these services that we use to stream things, they have different shows depending on the country or the location. And using Surfshark VPN, you can go in, change your location, and get access to all different, shows and movies that you might not have had access to before. That is pretty cool. And besides movies and shows, this can be very, very useful in countries that monitor or censor its citizens. Please take advantage of this amazing offer by using the link below in my video description here and get 83, really? 83% off and 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely no risk to trying it. This is a really easy way to solve a lot of the issues that we have online with our data security and, of course, geo-blocking as well. Thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring this video, and thank you so much for allowing me to create this video for you. I so very much appreciate it. And now let's get into our session. Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. Let's address the obvious here. Today, in the space that I'm recording in, there are other practitioners. The air conditioning is on because I live in South Florida and it's very hot. I don't get to pick and choose when people are here or not, but if you absolutely can't stand the sound of the white noise in the background, I'm sorry, it's out of my control. You don't need to tell me about it. Because I know, you know what I mean? I don't mean to be sassy, but I understand. There are opportunities that I have to film in quiet, and there are days that I do not have that opportunity. So just thank you for understanding. This is not my final form. I certainly will move on from this space eventually, and I'm still figuring out some stuff, of course. But right now, we're going to be getting into our session today. So training the good and the bad, right? Understanding that with every good, there are challenges. This room is absolutely beautiful. Some of you have given me credit for decorating. I didn't decorate this. This is how it was when I got here. You can imagine how beautiful and swept away I was by the atmosphere. But still, there's issues, there's challenges, and, just acknowledging that. So, again, let's go back. Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. I go by luneinnate, and what I'm creating for you today could be a method for you to just kind of unwind to. Perhaps you enjoy a little auditory or visual ASMR triggers to help you unwind. I don't consider myself solely an ASMR creator. Really what I'm sharing with you and what I'm talking to you about and everything is really what I believe in and really what I practice. So this is something you could utilize as a method to communicate to your subconscious mind, of course, or if you're open to the concept of energy work by proxy, this is really what I'm about. It's really what I practice. It's really what I study. It is something that I have seen so much benefit from in my personal life that I, want to share it with other people, hence this channel. So you could, if you want to tune in, simply tell yourself, I allow myself to receive in accordance with my own divine alignment on behalf of my own will here, that which is right for me, that which would benefit me, that which is in alignment with my soul, right? And just let yourself receive this by proxy or remote or distance energy work session here, right? Okay, so our theme for today is protection, protecting the energy, protecting. I first wanted to create something that we could utilize for our dream spaces, but life is but a dream. We're constantly engaging, whether we acknowledge it or not. We're constantly engaging with the physical and also the subtle spaces. So while I don't want you to go and play in traffic, of course, please keep your wits about you. Please keep yourself safe. Look out for your friends and family and loved ones. But from an energetic protection perspective here, that's what our theme is going to be about: empowering ourselves. First, let me say, cleansing ourselves of any hooks, of any attachments, of anything that's kind of clinging to us or that does not belong to us. I always like to start with a cleanse when we're getting into this, and move from there to fortify our energetic fields, fortify our dream body, our waking dream body, our subtle body, our mind, our emotional responses to things, our empathic connective points as well, so that we are reminded in our real life, not just your dreams, but in your real life as you go about your day, that you are sovereign, that no one has access to you unless you give them permission. And you don't always have to just give them permission for them to have it. Sometimes what the permission is not having the boundary. So we want to set intentions today for our own personal boundaries so we can protect ourselves, yes, in our dream spaces, but beyond as well, in our waking life, in our regular schmegular days, and get on with it there. So I hope that you will enjoy, and we'll get into our session. Sorry, tapped my ring. So you may hear some voices right now. I've asked them to be quiet and they are leaving, so hopefully it's not too bad. I know we're very lucky to have access to so much from the comfort of our bedrooms with our headphones on, but there is a world turning out there. I have these delicious jasmine incense matches here. So let's set our intention. On behalf of the highest and greatest good, and in perfect comfort, perfect alignment, our intention today, I'm trying not to bump the mic with my shirt here, but our intention today, I set myself up a little further today, so forgive me for any awkwardness, but our intention is to, of course, support your overall wellness, your overall comfort, your overall alignment, your overall empowerment. Yes, of course, as always. We want to invite in any healing, any activations, anything that you are ready for, that is comfortable for you, that your higher self deems worthy of receiving, or that you consciously accept into yourself. And we want to really direct this session to the themes here of protection, not because you are a victim, not because the world has its way with you and tosses you around like a little coconut floating in the ocean or through the intercoastal, but because you are a point of direction. You are a terminated. You are terminated. That sounds not like what I'm trying to say. Termination in terms of a point. You are a point of direction. You are your own being. You are of your own mind and body. And let me just say that we're going to get a little sassy in this session. I hope that you don't mind. But instead of feeling like, oh my gosh, I have to look out for everything that is around me, I have to look out to protect myself from this or that. And yes, that is true. Yes, affirmations and intentions are important for us to develop that integrity of sorts in a sense. But also, the way I like to look at it is, maybe I'm putting up this protective screen, yes, but it's to protect you from me, because you don't want to mess with my energy. You don't want to mess with my energetic T cells over here. You know what I mean? So I hope that you understand and have a little laugh here, because also laughter is very protective. As odd as it sounds, being able to laugh at things is incredibly protective. So let's keep a little humor here. And if you have your own intention that you would like to set, please have a look at this little flame, this little portal, this little doorway, this gateway, and send in your will, send in your intention. Communicate it to yourself, communicate it to the walls and chambers and hallways and passageways of your own temple here, your subtle and physical temples. Communicate it to the universe, declare yourself, claim your space here. Right? Okay. Very well. We're going to use some incense. Here I have a rope incense. I love these so much. I'm just going to make it in a little shape, a little donut here. And this is a gift. Here you go. This is a gift to your energetic field. Excuse me, to your subtle energetic field, your dream body, your empowerment, your confidence, your sense of self. Okay? So we're going to light this and send it to you. Alright, gift for you. Swept through, delivered, dedicated to your energy fields. You're just beginning to clear a little perhaps, but more so empower. Empower your inner fields, your points of correspondence, your points of connecting with yourself, your points of being able to witness yourself as so tough, so strong, so unmalleable in a sense, in terms of being manipulated is what I mean by that. Of course, we want to invite flexibility into our lives. Rigidity never really helped anyone, to my knowledge. Not in this kind of sense, or not in the sense of personal development. Sending through to your emotional body, spirit body, mental body, physical body, dream body, etheric body, and all the conductive points within. Okay. I'm just gonna sit. And here I have some Himalayan salt pieces, a kind of white and a pink. And we're going to, yay, focus through you and around you, using the salt to clear and release anything in your way, and release anything that has attached, anything that is draining your energy. I'm going to focus on their channels of receptivity, clearing these channels to allow only that which you allow. That's the point here. To clear the channels of anything we have received so far that does not belong to us, that we do not invite, and clearing the dominant or expressive channels as well, to clear and call back any energy or insights or anything at all that you feel someone tried to extract from you in a sense, with good intentions or not, but that which you did not give permission for. So we're going through. In and out. So I'm just going to spray this sacred frankincense you want to call through, channel a pureness and openness here, of course, for the opportunity to receive whatever is in alignment with you, whatever would support you. But more specifically, I want to focus on channeling through a confidence, a sovereignty, a sassiness, a little bit of, like a chip on your shoulder, to know that you are powerful, you are very powerful. The depth of you knows no bottom. There is no bottom to the well of what you embody or what you are connected to, what your potential is, what you can access within yourself. There is, in my humble belief, a primordial force, a ancient force connected to all of us. So I don't want anyone to ever feel, at least energetically, because, that's what I'm here to support with, at least, victimized or imposed on or anything like that. All right, so I want to tune in humbly, of course, do my own understanding of this, my own, may I again humbly say my own authentic connection to this, and share it with you and channel through, keeping in mind that, I might not have the precise key that would serve you, and if I don't, we're calling it through from the ether, from the higher realms of consciousness, from the higher realms and the lower realms, we could say, or the expanded void realms of primordial matter, primordial space. harmonizing the dualistic nature of, yes, we are sweetly vulnerable at times, or we can be, but that doesn't have to be our energetic touchstone or energetic norm, so to speak. Just channeling through waves of strength, of connection to who and how powerful you are. See yourself as a deity. See yourself as an X-Men. See yourself as a character you create, if that helps you to connect with these themes, of course. Don't force it if it doesn't. Look and peer and visualize within yourself the sword, the stone, the shield, the chalice, the wand, the lightning, the magma, the forces, seen and unseen, your history in this life and beyond, your future in this life and beyond, the magnitude of your reach, the magnitude of your authenticity, of your prayers. You are powerful. Just want to connect with that at the core of you and pull it out so you can feel it, so you can see it in the mirror, see it behind your eyes, feel it in your bones, perceive it in your etheric field, in your auric field. What little troll, what little worm could possibly come and throw you off of your divine path, your divine trust in yourself? You're going to call in and create around your head a halo to protect your mental field. Use this drop of peppermint. It's a little punchy. In the point of correspondence with your subtle consciousness, to really attune this field to that confidence, to that knowing of self, that surety, that unwavering frequency of yourself, your truth. Just balancing, because we don't want to be arrogant. And we don't want to be, what's the word here? Falsely arrogant, or how can I put that? Falsely confident. We want it to be really stacked and stacked and stacked and stacked and layered and layered and layered into a very solid foundation. Right? I'm going to let you in on a little secret here, but energetically, there is nothing outside of yourself to be afraid of, because the darkest of everything you already have within you. And I don't mean to say that in a shaming or blaming way, but we all have dark thoughts at times. We all have, of course, insecurities. We all have the potential to be cruel, to break hearts, to function on a very malicious vibration. We have that potential. It might not be your nature necessarily, but it's in there. And I don't say that to scare you. I say it to empower you, that it's already energetically something that you embody. You are the universe in this micro, macro sort of sense. As without, everything you witness is also within. And I don't mean evil when I say that. Please understand, I don't mean evil. But I mean all of the things. It's all within you. So there's nothing to fear. It's like being afraid of water. Like you are water. It can help us to overcome those fears when we see that we already embody them. And why would I be afraid of myself? Please listen with your heart, of course, here. Alright, we're going to focus deeply, specifically on the perception of self here. The perception of sovereignty, the perception and awareness that, maybe some of us need to affirm this more so we can build up that comfort in it and that kind of natural resting place of feeling like, you want to mess with me? Really? Really? Okay. Have fun. But we're connecting with that space because we want to focus here, of course, to build out this core. See yourself as that lion or as strength. Excuse me. I bumped the mic a little. See yourself as the magician or the high priestess. See yourself as the eagle or the dinosaur for that matter. A deity, a type of angel. If you want to play, call it in, see it, let it mingle with your energy field. Invite it in, invite it to take a little shape, take a little form, a little more tactile, a little more solid within yourself. Right? And declare yourself, I am sovereign, I am whole. There is no space within me for anyone to come in and extract or anything like that or impose. There is no space. There's only what I allow. I am the watcher here. I am the witness of my own energetic fields. The emperor or empress or emprex or whatever you want to call it. You have say. It's your word. And we're just swirling this through. If you're wondering what I'm doing, swirling this through your energetic form, seeing it take shape, seeing it take foundation, building up and up and up and up. And who could mess with you? What could be imposed upon you if you are so confident, so whole, so trusting? We're going to command our auric fields to take on a color similar to a gold sheen obsidian, a golden sheen hidden in this sort of veil, allowing everything to slide right off, everything that you do not welcome or invite to slide right off. And know that anything you do to protect yourself, whether you see yourself in a ball of light, or you put on a talisman, or anything for that matter, perhaps I'd love for you to invite your subliminal mind to think of it as, it's not a protection because I need a shield because the world is out to get me, but more so, let me allow myself to protect your invasion from me. There's a powerful karma in going against the will of others. Alright. So I'm swoosh down the back here. Around that gold, that halo, drenching you in golden light. And this is foundational. This is part of your little building blocks. So we're gonna fluff through that gold and those depths. Command your aura to take on a thick, cozy space, cozy field around you. As this sinks in a little, as it becomes more, normal, typical, average, for you to see yourself this way, so strong, so protected by your own boundaries, your own will, your own force. Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed our little time together today. Thank you so much for your patience with the air conditioner and everything. And I just send you so much love, so much appreciation, seeing you as the divine, empowered, sovereign being that you are. And I thank you so very much for allowing me to share a little piece of your path today. And thank you so much for your comments, for your engagement, for sharing my videos and stuff. It means so much to me, and it really does help so very much. So just thank you. Of course, thank you to Patreon and those of you I've been so blessed to work with. Always looking forward to it. So thank you so much. From the very bottom of my heart, I bow to the divine in you and in I, into this interesting connection that we share. So much love to you, and namaste.